Hey guys, Mr. B XRP, or as was better put by one of my subscribers, Mr. B COV. Welcome back. Today is December 10th of 2020. And the reason why I say COV is, as some of you already know and many of you don't, is I am under the weather. I am sick. I have the current ailment that has taken over the globe. And my wife has it, and my youngest daughter have it, and my oldest daughter already had it away at college. But as far as I can tell, I'm on day 6, and day 6 means everything tastes terrible. So I'll just tell you that. Yesterday was a difficult day. I honestly could hardly stand up. I was in so much pain, and could hardly text anyone. I mean, I was in just so much pain, and it was a mess. But anyway, I feel a lot better today. I'm glad to be here. And we're going to kind of talk about some things. And if I say anything offensive, we'll blame it on the fever. Okay, so let's just go with that. That's our deal. All right, so before we start, XRP is at 0.5523. Let's see what it is by the time we leave, if I remember to check it. And let's look at the market in total, guys. So we're going to do a quick refresh here. And market cap's at 534 billion. Bitcoin's at $18,047 and had some great big news today. We're going to talk about Ethereum's at $550. XRP is at 0.555 cents, 55.5 cents. Tether is comfortably at $1. And that's where we're at. And just a reminder to you guys who are feeling down about XRP, we are up 133% on the first quarter. We are smoking Ethereum, that's only up 50%, and we're smoking Bitcoin, that's only up 75%. So keep your eye on the big picture, guys. That's the most important thing. I apologize for the coughing, it's part of the deal. Okay, from Michael at VAL5 link, 4 U.S. Congress members have written an open letter to Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin asking for reconsidering the proposal. So essentially, the Secretary is trying to do away with self-hosted crypto wallets, and some congressional members are trying to get him to change his mind. Now, I think this is going to be a tough sell. I really think that the government's going to want KYC, AML, which is Know Your Customer, anti-money laundering for everyone that's holding digital assets in the country. So I think that's going to be a tough road, but we'll see how it plays out, and we'll see how strong the crypto lobby is, because I'm sure the crypto lobby is behind the fact that U.S. Congress members are looking to defend cryptocurrency holders. I mean, that's that's showing us that the lobby may be working. And unfortunately, I'm out of water, so boy, that's not good. Okay, this was from CR at Equity Pool, and MoneyGram International says MoneyGram Online delivered 136% year-over-year cross-border transaction growth in November. So MoneyGram is kicking butt. Their stock is at, I think, $6.06 today. Just to tell you what a great investor I am, I bought it at $2.12 and sold it at $3. So I missed all those profits because I gave up on it too soon. And for those of you who didn't, congrats, you guys rock and roll. Okay, this Mass Mutual buys $100 million in Bitcoin, bets on institutional adoption with $5 million investment in NYDIG. So the third largest life insurance company in the United States is going to invest $100 million in Bitcoin. And they're also going to invest $5 million in NYDIG, which, just so you guys know, NYDIG is the company that Chris Larson sent all that XRP to a few weeks ago to custody it for him. Meanwhile, it says NYDIG is the leading financial services firm dedicated to Bitcoin. Well, it's dedicated to Bitcoin. I don't know why he sent XRP there, but okay. And it says we apply institutional wisdom and ingenuity to help our clients access the unrealized potential of the emerging asset class. So obviously, when he sent his XRP there, it was partially a publicity stunt to help support the people that work there. And one of the people that work there used to work with Ripple, and it's Ben Lowski, who's the head of regulatory affairs now at NYDIG, and he also used to head up the BIT license in New York. So interesting things coming out of there, and we'll have to keep an eye on it to see what happens in the future. And let's move on. Okay, Rand Nooner is the ultimate XRP troll, and he says, breaking news, Mass Mutual didn't buy any XRP. You know, everyone should follow this guy because we're going to make him eat humble pie when XRP has its day and it out-earns Bitcoin. I'm not going to say anything negative about Rand. I'm just not going to go there. But I want you guys all to follow him, watch his professional trolling, and we're going to make him eat it someday. That's for sure. So we're coming, Rand. Don't worry about it. Okay, from Mac Attack XRP Spark token airdrop comes with a tax bill. So here's the skinny, guys. The way I understand it, the IRS is going to handle the token drop as you're going to get taxed on the value at the time you take control of it. So, and I'm just going to use imaginary numbers just to give you an example. This is not what I think they're going to be worth, but I need numbers to work with. So let's just say the moment that the tokens come out, they're valued at 2 cents. I don't even think they're going to be that high, but let's just say they are. But by the time you get control in your Coinbase account or your Uphold account or your BitTrue account, whatever it is, they're 20 cents each. Well, that's going to be your cost basis of the tax that you're going to be taxed on, and it would be taxed as ordinary income. Okay, so I would tell you this: talk to your accountant. It's going to get tricky. You know, it's funny. There's going to be some people that didn't even know about this airdrop that are going to find these free tokens in their wallet, and then they're going to realize they're going to actually have to pay the IRS for something they never asked for. But how do you turn it away, right? It's value. So you can give me all the value you want. If I have to pay tax on it, I'll take it. It's all good. Okay. If you haven't seen the Spark frequently asked questions from Uphold yet, here you go. So Robin from Uphold sent this to me today because I had told him in a DM on Twitter. I said, look, I may have missed it, but I never saw this frequently asked questions that you guys were going to put out. And he said, I will send it to you, and he did. You guys should give it a read if you want. You could find it on their website, I believe. You could certainly find it on their Twitter page, and I also sent it on Twitter too. If you're not following me on Twitter, I'm at XRP Mister. But the one thing I wanted to point out, because there was conflicting information about this, is do I need to hold my XRPs until the Sparks are distributed? Okay, the reason why I asked this question is Uphold had confirmed with me several weeks ago that once the snapshot's done, you can take all your XRP off and it never has to go back there again, or whatever you want to do with it, and you're fine. You'll still get your Spark tokens. But somebody in the community sent me a DM from somebody at Uphold that obviously didn't know what they were talking about, because they said, no, it has to be on the Uphold site long term to get it. Not true. So Uphold answers the question and they go, no, we will record the exact balance of XRP in your Uphold account at the time of the snapshot, and based on those records, we will allocate corresponding Spark tokens to you. Okay, just so you know, because my wife is sick too, she just sent me a text. I'm going to read the text to you guys. Mrs. B says, when you get a chance, can you bring me some water? I left my cup by yours by the fridge, just so you guys know, okay? And what's been really good for us is when I've been down, she's been up, and when she's been up, when I've been down, she's been up, and when she's been up, I've been down. So we've been able to take care of each other. It works pretty good. So luckily we've been lucky in that way. So I got to get her water. So we got to finish up here. Okay, moving on from James Rule XRP. James Rule, follow him on Twitter at Rule XRP, and also he has a YouTube channel that's very good. And James is a really, really nice person. So anyway, he made this video. You guys should watch the video. But what I want to share with you, something in the video, is if you're going to send any XRP to a exchange, make sure to put your tag number on the send, because if you don't, every exchange has one address and your tag is your individual customer number. Do not forget to use it. They can sometimes backtrack and find your XRP. I got news for you though, they don't do it every time. Okay, so it's really a problem. Don't do it. Don't make that mistake. All right. Okay, more Spark stuff. So from XRP Crypto Wolf, BitTrue will launch trading on Flare Spark token this month for all XRP holders, XRP community, all XRP crypto, and all crypto investors. I highly recommend you sign up for BitTrue. Click link below. If you guys want to sign up for BitTrue, please go to XRP Crypto Wolf's Twitter and use his link. It's a very helpful way to help support him and all the research he does. And I thank him for sending me stuff each and every day. This was from Copper, and you know, it was a little surprising. Okay, so this company Copper posts today, we've been selected by Flare Networks as the official custodian for the highly anticipated Spark tokens. Like, I almost thought like it was a joke, because I was like, who is Copper? What is Copper? Like, I would have thought it was going to be PolySign or a company that we've heard of. Well, it turns out that Copper is going to be doing the custody. And what's even more interesting is I had posted a tweet yesterday prior to this, and I said yesterday, and I don't have it up here on the screen, but I'll read it to you. I wonder if Flare Networks will be exclusively handling the custody of 85% of the Spark tokens being held for payout for XRP holders over the next 25 to 30 months. And will those Spark tokens be considered part of the circulating supply? And then I corrected myself. It's actually 25 to 30 months that the payout occurs. Because I up to now, I didn't hear anybody talking about custody, so I thought about it yesterday, which they announced today. But the other thing is also circulating supply. So will all the Spark tokens be considered circulating supply? Only the ones that are in the hands of people? That will be interesting because that will have an effect on value. So Copper, who's Copper? Guys, I don't know. I mean, we have to assume they're good people because they selected them. I think Flare is doing a big thing. Ripple seems pretty excited about them. Ripple funded them. So we have to assume Copper is a good company and they're going to do a good job. And at the end of the day, I grew up under the axiom, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. I mean, we're being given these Spark tokens, however they're going to handle it, we have to deal with it. We just have to, deal with however they're going to do it. So hopefully they do a great job. We'll hear good things about them in the future, and that's okay. Okay, so I wanted to, let's see here. I lost it. I actually had to do this video twice. Because, and I won't be able to talk about that right now, because the first time I did it, I didn't have any sound. So can you believe it? So this is my second run. All right, I'm going to have you guys listen to this story from CZ Binance. It's 50 seconds. I want you to hear this. This is great.
When you sold your house, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being terrified, 1 being completely zen, how terrified were you when you sold it for Bitcoin?
No, I sold my house into fiat, which took me 6 months, and I saw the price going up and down. So I was very anxious, not so much terrified. I was just very anxious to get it done as soon as possible. And then it was actually really after I bought in, I was a little bit terrified because the price dropped very quickly. And it stayed there for about 2 years. So I bought in around 600, dropped to like 200, stayed there for quite a while, for like a year and a half. So it was a little bit mentally stressful, but my lifestyle didn't get impacted that much. I live a pretty simple lifestyle even today. So so that wasn't, it was a little bit mentally stressful, but wasn't that bad.
Yeah, wow. So he was all in at one point, and luckily it worked out for him. This guy doesn't look so thrilled over the conversation. I really don't know who Michael Saylor is, but boy, I'll tell you what, CZ Binance is a real success story. They may make a movie about him someday or write a book or whatever, but I remember him telling a story that when he grew up, he didn't have electricity or running water, okay? And he's a billionaire now, guys. So if you think that you're being held back in life, please, I mean, you got to be kidding me. We're all being held back by the restrictions we put on ourselves, because he's living proof that you can be and do anything you want if you live in a free society. So I think he's some people don't like him, and I understand that's your business, but he's an example of success, and I think he makes a great story. Okay, I wanted to share this with you. I had posted on Twitter, and the reason why I had posted this was I wanted you guys to know why I wasn't making content. And it wasn't because I capitulated, it was because I was sick. So I said everyone in my house has the cooties, and I'm still waiting for the results, but I'm certain I have it too. I can tell you it sucks. Apparently the cooties is just something in the US. Some people from outside the US were asking me, what's the cooties? You know, when you're a kid and you're playing around in the schoolyard, you would touch a girl and go, you got the cooties. And it's just kind of this funny thing. So that's why I said you got the cooties. I had the cooties. But anyway, the reason why, and thank you, by the way, everyone with your get well soon prayer wishes to me and my family. I really appreciate it. And by the way, I am taking the zinc, I am taking the vitamin C, and I'm taking the D3. So I did take you guys up on that, and it was highly recommended by my doctor as well. But I had an opportunity to use this clip of Brad Garlinghouse, because this gentleman had recommended I use urine therapy, and I was a little bit in shock when he said that. And then he went on to say, YouTube it, 100% it works when you are sick. So I'm gonna take his word for it. But I have, honestly, I know this is a true story. Okay, when I was a teenager, or actually when I was in my early 20s, I briefly worked for a guy who, guys, I know this is going to sound insane, right? But I'm going to just tell you because it's a true story, or this is what he told me. He grew up in France, and he said he stuttered as a kid, and that his parents made him drink urine, and he never stuttered again. And I'm thinking that he never stuttered again because he never wanted to drink urine. Oh my God, I can't believe this guy recommended I do that. But okay, anyway, moving on. Okay, I want you guys to tell me, is this real or is this some sort of CGI? It's got to be CGI. I don't believe it. I mean, I can't believe that's real. You guys tell me, because you guys always know the answer to this stuff. It's got to be CGI. Now listen, if it's not CGI, you tell me where this is in the world. I want to know where it is. Okay, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant, I'm not a polymer chemist, and I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. Guys, the least expensive way to support my channel, which is absolutely free, is to hit the like button and to subscribe if you like to subscribe, and share my videos with anybody you think might appreciate them, and everyone have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.